northern Quebec, Canada.
I must take a moment today to thank the boldness of our government and our shareholders.
William Hamilton built his venture on the ashes of the Second World War. The copper mine he envisioned was ransacking the First Nations' ancestral territories, drawing the wrath of the local people. It definitely took nerves of steel to stay the course, despite all this hostility. Before long, in the face of William Hamilton's cold and uncompromising stance, the petitions and peaceful protests turned into sabotage, vandalism, and other criminal acts. The industrialists' private properties also encountered the wrath of the demonstrations. Carl Faubert, a veteran of the Korean War, was hired from Montreal as a private detective to shed some light on this whole thing. But at the end of his long journey to northern Quebec,
Carl.
the detective did not only encounter
good-looking
property
man.
damage, he also came face to face with the corpse of William Hamilton. The strangeness only kept building throughout the investigation. A powerful, unseasonable blizzard hit the region. Bodies frozen in unbreakable ice appeared. The local fauna began to act strangely and aggressively. Carl Faubert began to doubt his own sanity. The detective felt the weight of a gaze, as if he were at the mercy of a powerful, feral creature
There's Deer Man.
waiting for the right moment to attack. Carl's fear was taking over, overpowering his reason.
Man deer.
He was
I don't
giving
know.
in to delirium. In that instant, he thought that the dark waters of the lake might shield him from the shapes that pursued him. From there, he had a renewed hope in civilization, or whatever was left of it.
Oh snap. I'm on a boat. So, that was a nice recap of the game. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm Cat Onion. Welcome to my channel where I play mainly video games. This is Kona II.
Carl knew that on one of these shores stood William Hamilton's lavish mansion, and there the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows? Under the luxurious paneling and damask carpets, he might be able to find answers to his questions.
Wow. Yeah. The final boss was a Wendigo. Also the narrator's voices. Listen.
The detective wondered about the floating debris. Had it drifted out from the shore? Or had it been abandoned there in the middle of nowhere?
It's interesting. Yeah, the final boss was defeating a Wendigo. I call it Deer Man because it had, like, you know, antlers and a man body. Or it was just a double, but who knows. And we escaped on a boat, and that's where we're at right now. Yeah, the
Carl
narrator's
saw a
voice
boat
is
in the
different.
distance, clearly piloted by one of his own. Had he finally made it to civilization? His
Civilization.
hopes were immediately drowned out by the sound of
I'll
gunshots.
stay right here.
Time to flee again.
No!
Fast.
I don't like being in the water. I despise water in video games. I actually like water, and I do take showers. I can only go straight.
Carl swam without a thought, yet each stroke was desperate. The icy water and his wounds made him feel weaker and weaker.
Maybe, like,
Had to get to shore.
they think I'm the Wendigo. I'm a thing of ice. Be careful it doesn't break. Dang, I gotta survive out in this. Way to go, game, to just throw me out like this. We heard him back. Even if we missed, he won't last long in the Brume.
The bleeding and the hypothermia were tearing at Carl's poor body. When he finally saw a light in the distance, he was filled with a faint sense of hope. Could it be a refuge?
And I don't know if I'm pronouncing Brume, like, is it like Brume? You know, because sometimes, like, French terms, you know, Brume? I don't know. I know nothing. I think if you watched my video, if you watched my videos long enough, you'd realize I'm very incompetent of anything. I'm terrible at video games, can't even read.
The red glow of the flames allowed Carl to see the full extent of his injuries.
Ooh, a save. I guess I'll save. Let's go. So you save at fireplaces? I'll take this. Okay. Use the quick inventory to open the menu in the first aid kit. Quick inventory is... It's the mouse wheel. Did I use... Oh, I used it. Okay, cool. Cool. Ammunition. I will definitely take that. Obviously, this game already looks better. Like, they're doing a good job. Do I just sleep? I should have looked around more. Shelter.
Carl struggled to wake up. His makeshift bandages offered him little time. If he wanted to find the truth, he had to get to Hamilton Manor without delay.
Yeah, so we're a private detective. A gun. And we found, obviously from the beginning, found the guy who hired us dead. Note from Charles. It mentions the location of a key. Read. Richard. We missed each other again. I slipped the money under the door. When you are finished with a delivery, just leave the key in the gazebo. Same place as usual. I'll be gone for a few hours, but I will see you next in front of the checkered board. Be prepared to get your ass kicked. Charles. Tab is closed. What is this? Can be used to note down important clues. Okay. Flashlight. Allows users to light their way. And obviously the camera. That I take pictures of creepy things. Spare parts. Okay. Nice. Locksmith receipt. October 3rd, 1970. Construction material delivery. Maintenance work on gazebo. I think it's weird, like, I keep pressing tab and... I mean, tab is to escape, but it's... Yeah, anyway. What is this? Batteries. Oh, please don't tell me I have to constantly... Oh, I need batteries for my flashlight? Okay. I gotta hold it? I can't... Oh, that sucks. Last time, towards the end of the other game, I was able to have... I found a flashlight that I was able to put on myself. That way I didn't have to hold the flashlight, but... I guess I lost everything when I went into the water, so... Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, if I lost everything when I went to water, then that makes sense. Okay, I think, yeah, that's everything. That's, Whoa, that's so bright.
Carl left his refuge, knowing that he was headed to a more comfortable, but otherwise ominous place. Hamilton's mansion. Carl was forgetting that time was running out. He had to go to the manor if he wanted to find the answers to his questions.
Can I step over here? And run. Oh, it's just a giant rock. Okay. Still pretty game. So typically when it snows and the sun is out, all the white from the snow just makes it so much brighter, and it's just really hard to see. Especially when driving, it's a little blinding. No random wolves are gonna pop up, are there? Oh, broken tree. Alright. Nothing of... Oh, batteries. I wonder what the batteries are for. Do I use them for the flashlight? Typically batteries and flashlights don't... Like, they last pretty long. There's nothing up here. I can see out in the distance. Listen.
A majestic residence could be seen from afar. It overlooked the area like a fortress. Was it really the mansion? Carl could hardly believe he was already so close to his goal.
But what was his name? William? Any with a W? That's his mansion? I don't think, yeah, it cannot be opened. Dude, I shot you. I'm not gonna shoot you again.
He knew that wolves do not attack people. Still, he had to be careful.
What do you mean? Oh, look,
They
I got
say
an
that
axe
wolves
again.
don't attack humans. Still, Faubert thanked his lucky stars that he was not the man who would prove this theory wrong.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust wolves that. No. These wolves were trying to attack me in the last game. I'm not having that. I found an axe. Just in case if I run out of bullets. Sucks that I wasted that. Ooh, tape. Oh, I can't open it. Dang you. I don't like the sound of that. I feel like I'm hearing stuff.
Carl tried to put the horror into perspective.
What?
Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than not. Nevertheless,
gosh.
a feeling of deja vu stayed with him.
Broken
The
gun.
carnage was not over.
Yeah. What's this? Pulled off by extraordinary strength. I wonder if it's the deer man. I can go inside. What's this? Geiger counter? Modified ionization. Chamber used for the detection and measurements of radiation. Okay. Interesting. So I guess I gotta watch out for radiation. Protective bag. Useful to carry radioactive objects. What am I gonna find?
What were these
Hamilton.
mysterious fragments?
There it goes. It
And
doesn't.
why was there a
with
warning
a
about
W.
the Brume? This letter
Brume.
raised more questions than it answered for the detective.
So it's not Brume. Well, there's no accent on the E. I think if there was an accent on the E, then it'd be Brume. Read. Intervention Protocol. Disaster Crisis Contingency. Hamilton Mining Corporation. To the employees of the Emergency Intervention Unit. In case of an explosion or a disruption with the matter, number 1, quickly receive the secured box located in your coverage area. Number 2. With the device, locate the fragments to collect without delay. Beware of the matter's volatility. Number 3. Under no circumstances should you get close to the Brume. Number 4. Collect the fragments with the mine's usual protocol. The mine's special lab is the only safe place to bring back the fragments. So then, like... What happened? Wait, I wasn't done. Let's go see what the dead man is. Abnormally frozen body. Hand-drawn map. Oh.
The plan suggested that a package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open.
Interesting. Was that it? Oh, key card. Oh,
An
nice.
access card. A rather modern piece of technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north. What could it possibly
band?
open?
What's that? Another frozen body. Grease marks on neck. That was where the map was. Okay. Oh, frozen watch. October 14th, 1720. So that's 5:20 PM. Not really good with military time. But I know everything from like 16. I just know 16 is 4 o'clock. And then I count up or down. Oh. Is that this? Oh yeah. No radiation detected. That scared me, that sound. I mean, I guess I could hear it, so what I'm gonna do is change to the gun. Is that a wolf? Well, clearly they won't hurt me. Why are you coming at me then? Like, you see?
Wolves do not generally attack human beings. At least, not unless you
I didn't attack
them
it.
first.
I did not attack the wolf. It came after me. So I held up my gun and I shot it. In Canada, do you guys drive on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? I was watching a show that was made in Sweden. I think it was Sweden. And they drove on the normal side of America. Oh, that was interesting. Because I know, like, Europe drives on the opposite side, right? Alright, Hamilton's estate. Open this mofo up. Got a
This was the mansion of the late William Hamilton. No doubt about it. There was no other rich industrialist in the area to have a sumptuous mansion built in the middle of nowhere.
On Creus Aussie. Is he Australian and that's why they don't like him? Well, I mean, obviously they don't like him because he's doing all this, but I mean, it says Aussie, so
The
assassin.
locals despised Hamilton, as they were all perfectly aware of his shady dealings.
So did they consider him an assassin or an Australian? Which one is it? Spare parts. I guess I could bring out the flashlight now. I do like the menu scroll. It's way better. Like, it's easier access instead of me having to actually, like, go into the menu. I'm pretty sure there was a better way in the other game, but this one is way better. Way better. What's the radio? Okay, I think that's it. Window outside. Tools. Oh.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est
You hear this
crucial.
message is crucial.
Trouvez un
Find a place and
endroit où
take
vous
cover.
mettre à
Go
l'abri.
outside
Ne sortez
as the
qu'en
last
dernier
resort.
recours. Si vous avez à sortir,
If you must go out, take
armez-vous
weapons with
et
you and
méfiez-vous
beware
des
anyone
quiconque
with
porte les
affiliation
couleurs
to
de
the
la
Hamilton Mining Corporation.
Tenez-vous le
Stay
plus loin
away as
possible de
far
la
of the
faune.
wildlife
Les
as
animaux
possible.
sont
The
devenus
animals have become
extrêmement
extremely
agressifs.
aggressive.
Je répète,
I repeat, stay
tenez-vous
away
le
from
plus loin
animals and
possible
beware
des
anyone
animaux.
affiliated
Et
with
méfiez-vous de
HMC.
quiconque porte les couleurs de la HMC.
Interesting.
Si vous entendez ceci, ce message est crucial.
Oh, it's just
Trouvez un
yeah,
endroit où
so
vous mettre
keep
à l'abri.
repeating.
Ne sortez qu'en dernier recours. Si vous avez à sortir, armez-vous et méfiez-vous de quiconque porte les couleurs de la Hamilton Mining Corporation. Tenez-vous le plus loin possible de la faune. Les animaux sont devenus extrêmement agressifs.
Okay, so fireplaces you
Tenez-vous le plus
save.
loin possible des animaux.
And so I guess you can't just save automatically. Yeah. You can't save automatically. Interesting. That means you can't hold any fire. Wow, that's gonna suck later. When we're trying to, like, find shelter real quick.
This letter, found in the cabin, mentioned a gazebo. The key to the mansion would likely be there.
Ha! Nope. Found it. And nothing. This is a huge house. I never want a house this big. I literally want a simple 3 to 4 bedroom home. That is it. If it's more, it's because I live with other people. Whoa. But if it's just like me and my spouse, 3 or 4 bedrooms. Someone was either arriving or leaving. You know, a room for my cats, of course, a guest room, and an office locked on the other side. Here, nothing. Spoons. You know, the cats have to have their own room. There's a fingerprint here. Handprint? Is that blood? Carl, why aren't you noticing that? More blood down there, too. Cannot be opened. What's J? Oh, journal. J for journal. Oh, elevator shaft? Out of order. Wait, no, I don't... Hold on. Seems stuck between the first and second floor. Okay, go back. I thought he was trying to jump down. That scared me. Oh, and if it still seems like I'm congested, guys, because I'm congested.
Added to the mayhem was violence. Carl understood that a tragedy had occurred here.
The bathroom. Yo, toilet is dirty. Look at that nastiness. Gross. Ooh, a Canadian coin. I will take. Is someone here? Oh, that's a big suite. There's a handprint over there. Not in here. That's spiking. Hold on. Such blood. Ooh. Ammunition. Thank you. Anything good here? More tape. More batteries. Handprint. Locked from the other side. Okay. So how do I get to the other side? Wait, F. I don't want to keep the flashlight on completely because, yeah, it literally, like, floats collecting dust.
Carl could feel his muscles weakening, his breath wheezing, his body going numb. What was happening to him?
What do you see, Carl?
The floor was rocking. The walls seemed to be running from Carl's hands as he tried to steady himself. Something was not right. Carl's thoughts were twisting in his head, making him dizzy.
Wait, so what was after him? Oh! The Wendigo. Turn up! Locked from the other side. That was weird. Nothing else. So there's still that area where, like, holy crap, this place is huge! A window broke. What's this door? Oh, I can't.
Carl was struggling to move forward. His feet could hardly find their way in front of him. He doesn't know which way he came from or the way he's going.
I don't either.
He seems to be going in a circle, a spiral carrying him. He doesn't know.
I cut him off. Carl!
Carl suddenly feels like he's waking up, but inside the dream.
What? Now it's nighttime? Wait, I wasn't done searching the house. What?
The cold hits him suddenly, like a bucket of freezing water.
Where am I?
He completely lost it. Or was he supposed to accept the manor's strange
These are
architecture,
creepy.
suddenly leading him to the middle of nowhere?
Is this like some cult witch stuff? Oh.
The detective had no idea how it worked, but the stones seemed to slide on the rails smoothly as soon as the totem pole was rotated.
Whoa.
These imposing structures seemed to come from the depths of time, or from the moon landing. or even from his own mind, clouded after an afternoon nap.
There's these lines in the floor. I wonder if that's where they need to be placed. Like that one's there. That one's there. Right? Or is it like... This one's there. Oh, yeah. That one's there. And then I think this one is like all the way over here.
He did not know how or why, but Carl sensed that something in this game had been completed. And now...
Something in this game.
to this cabin.
Okay, so what's in this cabin? A radio. A burnt pendant. What was engraved on it was... What was engraved on it is no longer visible. A burnt picture, a woman's face. A letter. Strange letter. It contains a reminiscent of a psychotic delusion.
Corbo had been left all alone, abandoned to his fate. There was no longer anyone to rescue.
Who's Corbo?
The torrent of hatred that swept away his heart.
Oh, okay, so Corbo's, I'm assuming, one of the workers for Hamilton. Let's read the letter. We'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon, we'll be back soon. Okay.
Corbo had been left all alone.
Let's just repeat it.
Abandoned to his fate. There was
I
no
guess we go
longer
down.
anyone to rescue him from the torrent of hatred that swept away his heart. The detective felt like he was sleepwalking, pulled by a larger force towards the light that was calling him, as if it was asking to be set free. The stone that resonated in the room must have been one of the fragments HMC had been seeking.
Oh.
If he isolated it, Carl hoped he might come to his senses. The pulse of the stone invaded Carl's mind, and he felt a strange,
Oh,
dark
no.
presence take shape.
No, 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 no! Hamilton's estate. Oh, snappers. Odd blue stone. Okay, so... Radiates an unsettling energy. Did you
Carl
put it in your
could make
bag?
out some trophies here and there that he had seen earlier in what seemed like a dream.
Oh, snap. I can't read that. I can't read that. It's too far away. The batteries. Oh, this is water. Okay. More batteries. Oh, valve. Okay. Take that. Ammunition. I still haven't found a gun. Like, I was collecting ammunition in the other game, the entire game, and I didn't get a rifle literally till like the end. Okay, parts. Do I even need to turn it? Or just don't go that way?
The heavy steam made it impossible to get to the staircase.
Okay, yeah.
There had to be another way.
I guess I'll just go this way then. There's water there. Seems stuck between... Okay, that's it. Another revolver. Cannot be rotated. Well, I found one. Where do I put it? Oh, here?
the whistle slowly dying down like a kettle going out, meant only one thing for Carl. Mission accomplished.
Oh, first aid.
This wolf had a strange appearance, larger than average, and these blue eyes, that icy stare.
Wolf?
Felt an instinctive terror rise in him.
What wolf? I don't see no wolf. That scares me. Oh, okay. So I gotta replace the battery to make it brighter. Or else you can't really see anything. I'm just like, I can't see anything. I was wondering why. I don't know what that noise is, though. Kinda creepy. Can I open this? Why do I need to bring this out? Press something? Is it in here? Okay, I need a key. I ain't got one. Not the revolver. Okay, there's a door here. Guess I'm going back up.
Man is wolf to man, said the philosopher. Seeing the state of this poor woman, one could only imagine such fury, which would explain the barricades and the fright that Carl could sense in the chaos of the place. What had happened here was not caused by a man.
Well, no, duh. Diary of Emily LeBron. Is this her? Or July 9th, 1969. We have a new resident at the manor. Jules is his name. An employee of the mine. He is a very courteous and not very talkative. He avoids our gaze when we talk to him. His room is unusually clean. This morning I went to change his sheets and his bed looks as if it has not been disturbed since last week. It is still made exactly the way I had made it. I didn't see a trace of laundry, clean or dirty. He doesn't even have a suitcase. Does he sleep here? Where does he hide at night? I put Charles on the case. He's good at spying. August 18th, 1969. Hamilton is coughing more and more. I caught him hiding a handkerchief full of blood in his pocket the other day at the meeting with some businessmen. I tried to bring tea and was practically chased out of the room. November 2nd, 1969. Last night, I couldn't resist and kept an eye on Hamilton. He's so skinny, I worry about him. As I approached his room, I heard Jules. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it's an odd time for a formal meeting. Charles' investigation was unsuccessful. By the way, we still don't know what Jules is doing at the manor. Jules' presence at the manor is almost invisible. He is working with Mr. Hamilton on something, but I don't know what. I don't like knowing. It makes me anxious. September 1970. I was awakened this morning by the sound of broken glass from the living room. It was the work of some vandals. The window was completely broken. They even left graffiti on the garage. Mr. Hamilton was furious. It was the first time in months that I've seen any vigor come from him. He said he would hire a detective to find the people responsible. Am I the detective? Okay, so driver's license. Emily. Anything else? What is it? Why is there stairs going to nowhere? Are they trying to build more? What leads this way? Oh, it's that room. Requires key. What is that noise? Is that the door reclosing? This house is huge. Hello, hello. Thank you all for coming. They're all pizza doodles. Oh, this is the bar. Okay. Oh, snap, there's more. Half the house froze. Hello? This house is so huge! I'm getting lost! Jeez Louise! And there's so much creepy noise.
From the sound of it, whatever had just fallen was monumental in size. Carl Faubert was on edge.
Yeah, I'm very much on edge. What happened to you, dude? Oh, what the heck?
Hamilton's room would keep its secrets. A disaster made it impossible to enter.
Oof.
In this boudoir's former glory, you would have seen Lady Hamilton's refinement in every inch of the tapestry. It had become only a shadow of what it once was.
Oh, a key. Room key unlocks the mansion's projection room. Okay. What's this? Rachel Esther's diary. Read! Holy cannoli, so much. May 1951. Writing seems to be the only thing to do here. I'm disinterested about everything. The beauty of the first instance do not impress me anymore. I only feel the frigid conditions of this place making its way deeper and deeper into my bones. William is trying hard for me to forgive him for locking me up in this desert. The workers of the manor just finished the new pearl of the house, a projection room where the best images are displayed. Movies scroll down along with my best angles and my best lines. William ignores that to be confronted by these bright eyes of mine only reminds me that I became a sad shadow of myself. I wonder why this huge room? To see the great actress I once was? For him to enjoy what's left of my image? To forget I'm cooling down in this ice castle? June 1952. He wants to make me feel guilty for all the sadness that I have, so he uses her. He thinks I am unaware of what he does. From that perfume he carries on himself when he returns home, I don't know about their body dance behind my back. Henry is worried about his little mom, about how I get stuck for days, staring at the emptiness. For him, I will have to put up with all this a little bit more. I will hold all of my disappointments back. For him, I will remain silent. For him, I will stop cultivating this anger I feel towards this mine and the silence of the North. Far from the honking cars of Chicago, of the workers shouting in the streets, of the crowd screaming my name, I think a lot about my mother these days and how she would be disappointed to the fire of a star like me being put out by such a snowy sky. January 1953. My fingers are sore from the work, but I'm not fast enough. I'm afraid the costumes for the lights of our past will not be ready on time, or that they will not be majestic enough. I might need to ask Emily to take me to Henryville in order to get better fabrics. This project is all I am left. The beauty of these costumes will determine who I am. William is very stressed as well. An employee came to deliver a report, and never once did the boss lay his eyes on the worker. What could it be? The usually overbearing William seems shook in front of his subordinate. June 1954. There was blood in William's chambers pot this morning. I discussed it with him over lunch and asked if he was feeling all right. I noticed how agitated he was all night long. His whole body shakes when he coughs, scratching his throat enough to make him bleed. When I saw his chamber pot, I could not help slightly smiling. I immediately regretting the smile. I felt ashamed. What will my nightmare ever end? September 1954. My project for Emily is moving along very well. I might even finish it before Christmas. She is so sweet, and I am grateful to count on her, though, through this rough patch. I am so pleased that she is teaching Henry French. His schoolmates can finally understand him, and not just those ugly snobs who were brought by the engineers' fathers. I'm relieved. If William knew that his son, a member of high society, was hearing that worker's dirty tongue, I could only imagine how mad he would get. February 1955. I live for Henry. His talent with words fulfills me. He knows how to create sentences the way I knew how to use my body to dance. His poetic mind will one day describe beautiful universes. I will give Emily some names of people I know in New York. When the time comes, his talent will be discovered. I hope nothing comes between him and his dreams. I hope he doesn't make the same mistakes as his mother. April 1955. I suffer from my own reflection in the windows, of the empty sounds of my steps in his bedroom, of my own voice when I'm talking to myself. I get nauseous looking at the snow piling up at the base of the mountains. I feel so alone. October 1956. There is nothing good left of an old and withered actress like me, except for others to remember what it looks like to lose everything. I destroyed the projection screen yesterday. William was so furious. I thought he was going to tear down the whole mansion apart. Henry ignores me. I am not even a mother anymore. I wish I can give him all the love I have left, the energy that keeps me alive. It only comes from him, my anchor. But Henry is not there to keep his mother safe anymore. February 1957. Henry, I love you. Henry, you are my everything. Never would I leave you if it wasn't that we already lost each other. Be careful, my little boy. Life is malicious, always trying to eat every little bit of your soul. Yours will be great and beautiful. Keep fighting. August 1959. Nothing. Okay. So she stopped writing, because this is in the 70s. She was an actress. Is it William? It's William Hamilton, right? Yeah. Dang, these batteries die fast. Can I go? No? Does that lead to the outside? I'm not fully understanding what... What? Ow! At least that didn't really do anything to my health. Jeez Louise. Up from the other side. Look at my bullet holes. Didn't I come through here before? I'll have its key. This is the projection room. Oh, I thought there was gonna be more wolves.
Just a few days of renovation work. You'll finally have your very own projection, my dear. Aren't you going to say anything?
There's nothing to
Whatever do you mean?
say. That room, it's not for me. Nothing has ever been.
Come now, don't speak nonsense. You know I love you.
As much as you love Cynthia,
Who?
I know about her, William. And I'm too weary to care.
Yeah, he was
about
cheating.
Anything.
You're off your rocker. There is no Cynthia.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Wow. Like sometimes when you love somebody, or at least when you think you love somebody, you'll get them things. Just okay. Let me explain that a little better. The cannon at the Copper Heart. So when you once loved somebody, you know, sometimes you buy them things because you think, you know, for them to think that they'll keep loving you, or I'm saying that. I'm butchering my words. I'm saying that all wrong. Was it right? Yeah. What room is this? Map. Am I supposed to go there? Stairs. Oh. I hate that sound. What do you do for this? What's out here? Nothing. A struggle to happen here. What the heck? House is huge. I don't like this. Oh, there's rats. Please, no more wolves. As I say that. Freaking wolf popped up. Oh my god. This is freaking huge. Okay, let me try to explain what I was saying before. Right. Sometimes people think buying things for other people shows them that you love them. And that's incorrect. Yeah, buying things is a nice gesture. But that doesn't mean, you know, you want other things. Not just about the money. Ouija board. Ouija board. That game would be great to communicate with the spirits. Oh my gosh! Mannequin scared the crap out of me. Watch the head turns. Oh, that'd be so creepy. Always. Hamilton's son's belongings. Okay. Oh. Don't turn your head. Or move. Did animals try getting through the door? Oh my gosh. There's a dead body there. There's no creep. Ah, pots. I feel like they're gonna move. Who's this? He could no longer run away.
It was always harder when you could put
Oh,
a
this is
name to it.
Charles.
Carl deduced that this poor man must be Charles, Hamilton's servant.
Is that it? I guess so. Oh my gosh! Sometimes I gotta pause the game to compose myself. Jeez, you scared me. Diary of Emily LeBrun. June 15th, 1954. A terrible headache kept me awake most of the night. To my surprise, I wasn't the only one. The light remained on Mr. Hamilton's room until the early hours of the morning. I also caught a glow from the top of the tower. Somebody had been there for several hours. Is it Charles? What on earth would he be doing there? June 18th, 1954. Mr. Hamilton seems to have changed from some time. The energetic, authoritative man he once was turned into a preoccupied, nervous, self-effacing man. A servant, a newbie, a big awakening man named Bernard ran into him this morning around breakfast time and spilled something on his robe. We expected a most terrible tantrum, but Mr. Hamilton seemed to have hardly noticed. He has lost weight. He looks frail. We all see it. June 24, 1954. It was our national holiday today. Henry came to celebrate with us. He is such a good boy. It was good to see him so happy, dancing like the madman to the reels that Joseph played on his fiddle. He's usually so serious, so melancholy, that sometimes I forget he's still a child. The poor boy, he will leave the manor sooner rather than later, but he's still so young, so fragile. July 1st, 1954. I found some pain pills in the cabinet of Mr. Hamilton's private bathroom. This purchase did not go through his house service. He wants to hide them from us. December 5th, 1954. Rachel is an angel. She made me the prettiest outfit for Christmas Eve. What a pity that so much elegance is wasted on the finery of an old maid. This is a far cry from the grand theaters of Chicago. December 9th, 1954. The good Lord makes the days, and the days are sometimes cruel. Today was cruel to my little Henry. I discovered him late at night in the kitchen, cold and in tears of rage. He was shaking and told me he was certain his father was having an adulterous affair. He is tortured by the thought of telling his mother. I tried to console him, warmed him a bowl of hot cocoa. December 12th, 1954. Sometimes I feel like the mansion is haunted. I hear noises in the south wall and in Henry's room. Is it rats? Joseph doesn't think it's necessary to check. After all, I'm just a little old woman. April 11th, 1955. The other two servants and I had to search the grounds in the rain in the middle of the night. She was gone again. We found her on the edge of the cliff. Her dress, her hair soaked, staring into the void. Hamilton refuses to face the truth. He said she is only sleepwalking. Rachel has always been plagued by bouts of melancholy, but what has been happening lately is different. She seems to be giving into it. April 18th, 1955. Dear, dear, dear Henry, this young man never ceases to amaze me. He entrusted me with the reading of his first manuscript, a novel, written in French. I was amazed. He integrated our language so naturally. Under his pen, it dances with grace, intelligence, sensitivity. He made me swear to keep it a secret, and I will. But I still want to shout from the rooftops. Our Henry will be a brilliant writer. July 19th, 1955. How strange. I found it in Charles' room. I was there completely by chance looking for a brooch belonging to Rachel. I found a Polaroid photos of Joseph, the maintenance man. I often catch him spying on him. Whatever's going on between these two, I don't like it. So, did he actually have an affair with Joseph? Mannequin. I don't trust these mannequins. Okay.
Whatever had forced its way through this wall was beyond the wrath of one man or group.
Oh, is this
Evil
Hamilton's
had
house?
entered
Or room?
through it. An impossible creature had taken over the manor.
Not be opened. Oh, key. Unlocks William Hamilton's office. Yeah, so that was messed up. Is that the only door? Yeah, I guess so. Shall go through here. Oh, I need fire. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys for watching this first part of Kona II. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, and if you're new here, please subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.